happy Saturday. Welcome to Rendezvous with Alysia and Corinne. Today, Corinne and I have a very special guest. Her name is Sharon McDonough. She's the owner of Elite Laser. You can find her at www.elitelaser.com. Priscilla Rain was sick. I got a call last night. There was a little emergency. She's okay. Prayers, please send them to her. But she won't be here today, but hopefully by the end of the show, we'll be able to play one of her videos. So that's it. Corinne, how was your week?
Well, it was a tough week. And I have to say, thank you so much for, after our show on Saturday, you invited me to come with you to the Hamptons International Film Festival.
Yes, wasn't that amazing?
It was a great, great, great time. And I feel like we're so good together.
I know.
You know, you get hookups and invite me, I get hookups and invite you, and now we have to invite Sharon. Oh, I think we have something going on. Enrico Palazzo's here! Our biggest fan.
Oh, hey.
Wow.
Yeah, I figured, you know, I'm in the neighborhood.
I think he's your biggest fan, huh?
I am your biggest fan. I admire you. I watch your show all the time. I happen to be driving by, and I figured I'd stop in.
Oh, that's great.
Thank
you,
candy,
Enrico.
There you go.
Woo!
Yeah. Got your little
That's so
favorite
nice.
candy. Give you a big hug.
Oh,
and look.
That's so nice.
And I won't
All
stay
right,
too long.
Enrico,
I'm
would
out
you
of here.
mind babysitting all of our kids with Pat?
Yeah, no
There's
problem.
a lot of kids out there.
I'm good with babies and houses. I clean a lot of houses.
Oh, good, good.
That's.
Thanks for coming,
Okay,
Enrico.
take care, everybody.
That's our biggest, your biggest fan.
oh my God. Who knew?
Who knew? No.
Oh
didn't
my
know.
God, these are
Those
beautiful.
are beautiful.
That was really nice.
Aren't they beautiful?
That was
I
so
don't even know
nice.
what to say right now. I'm like,
Oh, well, the show must go on, so sorry. Okay, we don't get flowers, but, you know, just take a
I didn't
moment.
know. I thought maybe Tom screwed up the music when that song came on. I didn't know. Wow,
Tom screwed it up.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know what to say right now.
Well, you've got fans. How
I
nice is
do.
that?
Wow.
And good friends.
Can you just take over? Because I'm
I'm taking over. This
playing.
is now Corinne's show. You take a breather.
I'll
No,
take
so
a
let's talk about
breather.
the film festival.
Oh my God, I loved it. I loved
That
it.
was really, really cool.
It was phenomenal.
To meet first-time actors and actresses and film artists. And listen, let's invite Sharon in
I
onto
would
this
love to
conversation.
invite you. Yeah,
because
definitely.
first of all, your eyelashes are so beautiful, and it reminds me of something that Sharon had told me to use, and it was Latisse on my eyelashes. And I think that it really works, but your eyelashes look really good.
Oh, thank you. They're fake. I glued them on this morning. But
They look
you can
good.
tell-
You didn't even know Enrico was coming.
I had no clue Enrico Palazzo was coming. I don't even know what to say. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you always surprise me.
Well, I can't. What I did with these eyelashes was I used to get them professionally done last year, and I would pay $40 every other week. And one day I was sitting in a meeting, and one of the eyelashes dropped. And I was so embarrassed because I was with like all these doctors and psychologists and a couple of the residents' parents, and my eyelash was like falling into my face. I said, that's it, I'll never do this again. So I took them off, and when I took them off, I took my own eyelashes off. And they've never been the same. And Corinne keeps talking about this Latisse, and you have that at Elite?
We do. We're a medical grade facility. I did the exact same thing. I had eyelashes put on for an event that we were having, and the same thing happened. And I pulled them off, and my eyelashes were like this big. I started using Latisse, and within like 4 or 5 weeks, they were like touching the top. They're beautiful. They're very full. They're very thick. And all you have to do is get a prescription. You can go out and you apply it once a day. And
you give the prescription, Sharon?
Well, we have the prescription in the office because we do have a medical director. I do have some samples that I give out with the prescription so that you can try it, see if you like it. And if you like it, then you go and you get your prescription.
But I already had nice eyelashes. Like, I have decent eyelashes, and I felt like when you gave me that sample to try, it just made them full. Right.
Yeah. You can have long lashes, but maybe they're not thick.
Right.
And then you can also put them on your eyebrows, like if your eyebrows aren't long enough or thick enough, or if you mess them up and somebody waxes them, then you can put them on your eyelashes, and that makes them.
Are there any negative side effects? I guess I should have asked that before I started using it a couple weeks ago.
You know, with every medication.
You got your eyelashes like that in just a couple of weeks?
They were already nice, my eyelashes. I just started using it maybe 2 weeks ago. I had it for a little bit of time from you. Right. And I was afraid to use it because I don't really use anything.
Yeah, if they're really short,
enhancing.
It does take, you know, between 4 and 5 weeks to see the full effect of it. You know, you can read the pamphlets. There are some side effects. They say that it can cause discoloration.
Of what?
Of the eye. But
eye color or eyelid?
The iris.
The iris.
Oh, the iris. Maybe mine would go like turquoise. That would be hot.
Cool.
That would be hot.
But I mean, in the prescription world, they have to put everything that's ever happened to anybody anywhere.
Yeah.
So it might be a 1% chance. I've been using it, and all of my clients have been using it, and knock on wood, I've never had anybody that have had a problem.
Right.
The only problem that I have had is that little hairs are starting growing right in here.
No way.
Because it's so thick.
I have that already.
And it's like, you know, it tickles
You're
a little
hairy,
bit.
Alysia.
But other than that, there's I've never
funny.
had anybody have any problems with it.
Okay.
Well, we had the conversation before, speaking of being hairy, which was a great segue. And I'll be honest, I have to get my lip and my eyebrow waxed every other week.
I never noticed that about you.
I have to go all the time, and since I'm 16,
Really?
I go, and I feel the more. I mean, I'm going to be 40, so that's a long time.
But I would say, wouldn't
to
laser
be doing that? But she said
be
I
a
could do
great
the
option?
laser, and it would be a better option. How does the laser work?
The laser is actually
It's okay,
we have a medical grade machine. Again, it's the strongest machine that's out there. It's brand new. It has 2 heads, a larger head for the larger areas and a smaller head for the smaller areas. It's permanent. I've seen people after pregnancies, menopause, hysterectomies, they have come back and they have had very little regrowth. People have come back 3, 4, 5 years later, say that they have 3 hairs. I can deal with 3 hairs.
Sure.
Yeah.
The shadows go away, you know, when you have that shadow on your lip.
I have the shadow.
Right, that goes away after about 3
I
or
feel like
4
my name
treatments.
should be Enrico Palazzo sometimes with the shadow I get on my lip.
Oh, stop.
No, I'm serious. Yeah.
But it's really one of those things that if you do all the treatments, it does take between 12 and 14 treatments. If you do all the treatments, you'll never have to worry about it again.
Yeah.
So then, you know, your whole life is not consumed with, I mean, we do our nails, we do our face, we do our hair. Now you have to do your waxing, your shaving, whatever it is. So this is just one of those things that you never have to worry about again.
But you have a special machine that not a lot of people have. And
Right.
what you recommend is different than, you know, these advertisements of come.
Right. A lot of places are going to tell you 6 treatments and you'll be completely done. We have the strongest machine that's available. It's a medical grade, class 4. You have to have a medical advisor to have it. I'm a nurse. I'm the only one that does the treatments in the office. You will need to have between 12 and 14 treatments, but then it's permanent. It doesn't come back. A lot of places are going to tell you 6 treatments, and then after the 6 treatments, they'll say, oh, you need to buy another package, or you need to do follow-ups.
Right.
This, you pay, with my company, you pay one price, even though we're giving the 3-year guarantee, which there's only 2 other offices in all of New York that offer that. Our prices are about 25% less than other places.
Nice.
We have, again, you have an RN doing the treatment, and the best machine that's out on the market.
What about
So-
it? It's expensive, though, Sharon. Let's face it.
It is
there a payment
expensive.
plan with you guys?
There is a payment plan. You can spread your payments over 12 months. You can spread them over 3 months if you would like.
Yeah.
I have some clients that really, you know, they want to do, you know, a large number, like $6,000, $7,000 worth.
Yeah.
They can spread that over 18 months.
Right.
Oh.
And there's no interest, there's no tax.
But for someone like me who has light hair, I can't get laser, right?
Well, it depends. If you have some pigment, I have very light hair. I'm a blonde redhead, and it does take on me. If you have light hair, it's not going to take. You have to have some pigment to the hair follicle in order for it to take.
Is that because the machine searches where the hair is and can't pick it up? I mean, what's the reason
because
for
it's
that?
looking for pigment, and it's looking for the pigment in the hair follicle. It follows the pigment down and kills the bulb. The whole premise behind the laser hair is to kill the bulb. Once we kill the bulb, then there's nothing for the hair to grow out of.
Yeah.
So once the bulb is dead, it doesn't come back.
Because I have like the hairiest blonde face.
Oh my
Right.
God. Now I'm
I
dark
can't
hair.
do it.
Is there any part that I cannot laser?
Just the eyebrows.
Just the
Because
eyebrows.
it's too close to the ocular nerve.
So-
Now, let's say Corinne and I were going to.
I
Wait,
can't.
where do you want to go in February? Cancun or maybe
we going?
maybe I
Really?
want to grab to Cancun, and I'm tired of getting waxed. I'm tired, and I'm going to laser. You do all body parts?
All body parts.
All.
Every single.
I
can do
trying
every,
to see how you were going to get
Yeah,
into
'cause
that.
I'd like to-
But you
body
do a lot
part.
of men
Brazil.
too. A
I
lot
do
of
a
men's
lot of
backs, right?
Men's, actually, men's bikinis have become very, very popular.
And
Thank
Yes.
God,
Sharon-
finally.
And Sharon has to
Yes.
do that.
Well, I
I
get
mean,
to
that's
do that.
pretty
Yeah.
personal, Sharon. That's up
I make
close
it-
and personal.
I make it very, very conservative.
I think
Well,
we
I'm
should do a
glad
reality
that,
TV show
I'm glad
on
that men are finally catching on to that.
They are.
Because
Manscaping has
we have
become
to cut for a second
really big.
because we have
We-
a
all right.
commercial,
We-
and then we are going to get back and talk about those men's bikini lines.
Manscaping.
What we're doing. Yeah.
Manscaping. We will be right back with manscaping.
Welcome to Formula Auto Wash, where every day is a great day for a car wash. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. Sundays 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. Detailing packages for every budget, starting out at $29.99. 100% hand wash and detail centre. Hogshair and microfiber brushes and mitts. Proudly using Ecolab Blue Coral soaps and waxes. Formula Auto Wash has served the community for over 30 years. Senior discounts all day, every day. Ladies' Day Wednesday, $3 off any wash. Early bird discount Monday through Thursday till 9:30 a.m. Check out our website, formulaautowash.com.
B&M Performance Cycles, 439 South Main Street, Messina, New York. We handle all parts, accessories, and do all repairs. We can custom build your bike for show or hot rod. We also do New York State inspections on all motorcycles. B&M Performance Cycles. Come see us today.
Really great.
Welcome back to Rendezvous with Alysia. As you noticed, we're on Long Island. We're in New York. It's very, very cold. What is it, October 13th? So cold I had to wear a sweater and a scarf. But I did wear a pink scarf because October is, Cancer Awareness Month, especially breast cancer awareness. So I wore my pink scarf today. And speaking of, if we want to segue off the manscaping, the three of us were just talking about Sharon owns Elite Laser. You can find her at www.elitelaser.com, and she does every body part, and now men are going. But the one thing we were talking about is the armpits. A lot of women will shave in the morning in their shower before they go to work. They'll put deodorant on, and there's a specific chemical. I think it's the aluminum or something.
Aluminum, yeah. That seals it.
That seals it in, and if you are cutting your armpits from shaving and then you're putting your deodorant on, there's tests that are going out that could be a cause.
There are studies that show that.
Studies about breast cancer.
Lumps and
yes.
cysts and things under your arms. So if you're going to do laser treatment under your arms, then you're going to obviously reduce that chance
Right.
or negate it completely.
Sure.
Because the least that you have to shave, the less problem that you have with nicking yourself. I have a lot, because I am a nurse, I have a lot of doctors, OBs, and endocrinologists that send their clients to me because they have cysts or they have problems with clogged pores or they have problems with the hair follicles. There's also people who have problems with every time they shave, they break out in this huge rash, and their body parts, their bikini or their underarms will swell up. And so it's very uncomfortable, so then they can't shave. They can't wax because they have an allergy to having the hair follicles with the hot wax. So laser is becoming quite popular with that because it saves them from having a rash, having ingrown hairs, having cysts, or possibly, like you said, segueing into possible cause for breast cancer.
Right.
So I have a lot of clients that start with the underarm. Laser becomes very addictive, though, because when you go on vacation and you're not shaving one body part and you have to shave other body parts, your husband's going to say, "Why aren't you doing that laser thing? Why don't you get everything done?"
Right.
It is a little pricey, but it's permanent. So
it's
if
not.
you
You're spending money
add
on razors.
razors or waxing
Yeah,
or threading, if you add it up over the years, it's actually laser is less expensive.
Sure.
We have about a 98% success rate because of the 3-year guarantee. And across the board, I would say more than 90% of my clients say that it was the best thing that they've ever done. It was expensive, it's pricey, but then you're done, and it's permanent.
I have to back up a little bit, Sharon, and just tell us why you got involved. I mean, I know that you used to work in a salon, and why did you get involved? What was your path?
Well, I worked in Good Samaritan for 4 years, and then I worked at South Oaks, which was a psychiatric hospital. I really didn't like the death and the dying. I was a very, very good nurse, but with the death and the dying, that it started to depress me. I wanted to help people.
Right.
So one of my friends, who was another nurse, said there was this Botox class, and he said, "Why don't we take Botox, and we can get free Botox, and we can get certified."
Right.
So I took that class, and then I got really interested in it. I took another class and another class, and then 2 years later, I finished all my training, and I got a job with a plastic surgeon, and I interned under him for about a year. Learned everything about the surgeries, about mole surgeries, about cancers, about everything to do with the plastic surgery side. And then I started working for other plastic surgeons. I worked for Long Island Plastic Surgical Group. And then I got recruited by a couple of a chiropractor and a doctor to be their nurse that trained for the offices that they already had. And so they had 3 offices. I helped them open 4 others. We had 7 altogether.
Wow.
And everything was great. And then they decided that they wanted to kind of go a different route. And so we split up in 2007, and I started my office here. I kept the Smith Haven office. We were inside the Smith Haven Mall for 7 years. And then I just opened up in 2010, right around the corner from the Smith Haven Mall.
It's beautiful, your office on 347. She has inspiring messages all over the office about just feeling good about yourself and life and the decor. Did you do that yourself? It's beautiful.
East End Interiors did that.
Okay, it's really nice. Very warm, very inviting, and because you're greeted, you feel so at home where you are, especially if you are apprehensive to going in for any treatments, whether it's laser or skincare or anything. And massage you guys do it all. Even though the name is laser, which I hate for you.
I know, but the main thing that we do is laser hair. We also do leg veins. We do skin rejuvenation. We do Botox, Juvederm, all the fillers. We do massages. We have one of the few hydrofacial machines out on the market. It's called the Hydrofacial MD. It is another skin rejuvenation
I'm going next
modality.
Week. I'm very excited.
That Corinne's going to come in
I'll be able to give a testimonial on the next show.
Excellent.
Yes.
We also do chemical peels and microdermabrasions.
Nice.
So, but everything in the office is medical grade.
Yeah.
So it's the difference between going, not that salons aren't great, because they are. It's very comforting. It feels really good, but you're not changing your skin. What we want as professional women and professional men is that you want to, whatever you're doing, whatever you're spending your money on, you want to actually change something. You want to make your skin healthier, make it better. And not just feel better, but actually look better.
Well, one of the things, Alysia, that you have to go into Sharon's office that amazed me was that machine that you put my face in to tell me my sun damage, my aging. She aged me, I think, 15 years.
Yeah.
I didn't look bad. I really didn't look bad, but aged me.
Right.
And then she could lay out for you exactly where your problems are going to be and the treatment patterns. Crazy.
Very nice.
It's called the
It's
Vizia.
scary, too.
It's a computerized skin analysis machine.
Sure, I've seen that in the magazines.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it actually will come up with a treatment plan for how, you know, this is the damage, this is if you don't do anything to your skin in the next 15 years, this is what you're going to look like.
Right.
And then it'll say, and this is what you can do to prevent that from happening.
Really neat.
And it'll tell you, you know, all the different modalities that are at your exposure, all the things that you need to do.
Nice.
So,
well, you know what I wanted to touch base on quick, because we always have to go to a commercial here, and I never want to cut you off.
Get in the middle, right.
So you said that
Like I did
Sharon's
before.
place was very inviting. Well,
is.
speaking of inviting, didn't you just invite me somewhere next week? You have something going on?
yes,
or?
we're doing, it's called 99 Shades of Red. It's kind of like a play on two things. On
Is
the
Christian Grey going to be there?
I wish.
Oh, I hope.
wish.
Maybe Enrico Palazzo will be there. For all we know.
You
Yeah,
can get
maybe.
Enrico instead of Christian. But it's kind of a play on the 50 Shades of Red. I mean, 50 Shades of Grey. But we were doing it for the
American Heart Association.
Right, because everybody believes that women cannot have heart attacks, which we can.
Oh, of course.
But if you go to the doctors are like, oh, you know, if you go and have the same pains and same symptoms as your husband or your boyfriend, then he'll be like, oh, they're really concerned about him, and you poof off.
Yeah.
So we're trying to get the message out there that women need to take care of their heart just as much as men do. So we're doing a fundraiser for, and 100% of the profits do go to the American Heart Association.
Yeah.
So we're going to have free raffles. We're going to have baskets that you
Food.
can purchase, tons of
Psychic,
food.
we're
We're going
working
to have a
on
psychic,
music. It's going to be
photographer, so that we can take pictures.
And where is this taking place?
In my office, it's and we're going to have a red carpet event with lots of baskets and giveaways, and everything's going to be $99. So you can get a hydrofacial for where it's normally $165. It's going to be $99.
Nice.
You can get Botox for $99. You can get all of the treatments.
I was going to
great
ask you
stuff.
because I want to do the Botox.
I mean,
Yeah.
$100. Really?
Yeah.
$100 to go in for these treatments is a great deal.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's the proceeds are going to something
Right.
that we're all touched by. And, you know, it's significant for me because I'm the honoree next year, which
Yes.
is, I thank you for doing it in honor of the Go Red. And I love that you're wearing red
I know. I
today.
love that you're wearing red also.
Really is nice.
So I'm hoping that a lot of people show up. We're doing a lot of marketing and a lot of advertising for it. But we're going to be doing another one, I think, in December. So if they can't make this one,
We'll
then
do
they'll
it
make
again, yeah.
We'll do it again.
I think it's
Very
excellent.
nice.
I think people are really excited about it. And I love how charitable you are. I mean, you guys met because you were at the Brielle's fashion show for Ohika,
Yep.
benefiting Angela's house. What else are you involved in charity-wise? Tell us. We love that.
Right now, that's about it. I do promote a lot of my people that I've met.
Yeah, I saw that.
I do a lot of referrals for people. If like Emily Skye, I refer her a lot. Madeline, I refer her a lot.
The two of them, right? I'm sorry, I
just-
introduced you to both of them.
They're costing me a fortune.
Take your wallet, right?
I wish I could get involved in a lot of other things. We're opening up another office, so I'm a little
Yeah,
busy with
that's
that.
so exciting. When
Yeah.
is that going to be?
Hopefully within the next couple of months. I think the opening we're shooting for is probably January 1st. It's going to
Okay.
be in Bohemia.
So
I'm a little busy
exciting.
with that.
She is beautiful, your partner. What a
Yes.
really wonderful person she is. And she won a show, a package from Madhouse TV to be on Brendan
Oh, you were
and
telling me
Alex's
about
show.
that. Oh, that's
so
wonderful.
that we can have you guys back
And they've
on
been
again.
wearing the shirts around the house.
Oh, great.
Really?
Yeah, they opened the basket and they've been wearing the shirts.
That's great. Madhouse shirts. Evie and Vicky worked very hard on that
They
basket.
did. They did. We had a great time.
They were very excited about winning that basket. So
Yeah,
I
it'll
don't know
be
what
great.
she's going to say when she comes on. I guess
Well,
we'll talk about her
hopefully
office.
the new office, right. Are your plans to put the same types of services in
Yes.
that office? Everything the same? Or?
Exactly the same.
Wow. So the equipment-wise, this is going to be pretty pricey to get because you have the top-of-the-line equipment.
But you know, if you want to do, when you're shooting to be the best of what you do, you have to have the best equipment.
Yeah.
So if you start out, you know, substandard, that's what you're going to have.
Yeah.
So we shoot to do the best of everything that we can.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little outlay at the beginning, but it's all worth it. If you spend all this money to get all these procedures done and nothing actually happens, then what are you going to say? But if you spend all this money and you see this great result and you look really good, and so then you refer more people and you're happy, and if you're happy, then that makes us happy, and then that goes back to me actually getting to help people, and nobody dies on my table.
Oh, thank God.
Very good.
Everybody's happy.
And that's why you don't work at South Oaks
That's why I
anymore.
don't work at South Oaks.
You know what I want to get back to? I want to get back to the manscaping. I think that's a really hot topic. I mean, that's kind of where I am in life. Not manscaping men, but men.
Yes, that's good.
It's become very popular.
You said it's very, very popular.
Probably about 3 or 4 years ago, manscaping has become very, very popular. They come in. They're a little shy at first, and I can always tell when the guys shut the door that, okay, I know what the body parts they want. But I think the women are becoming a little bit more involved, saying, well, you know, if I'm going to be, you know, very well kept and, you know, maintained, I would like you to be also. And so men, and it's no longer embarrassing, whereas before I would never get one man referring another man to me. And now I have a ton of men that come in and go, yeah, you know, my friend so-and-so came in and he was very happy. But because, again, I make it very discreet, I make it very easy for them, it's not embarrassing, and they can talk to me about anything. Yeah. And I have women who drag their husbands in and say, you need to, you know, fix him up.
I would do it. If I had a really hairy husband, I would.
Yeah, because there's nothing worse than a hairy back. There's nothing. And
well, there are some worse things, let's face it, but...
Well, if they have a hairy back, they've got hairy, most likely other places, and gotta go.
So it's become, and men are actually starting to get Botox and fillers.
Really?
They're starting to get facials.
And this is something I wanted you to write about, Sharon. Sharon just recently wrote an article for the Blue Board.
Nice.
And we were just going through that this week. That will come out. But it was about, this article was about women and their perception of themselves in the workplace and what other people perceive, which is pretty neat. Nice. It's a good article. But I really think that's a great thing for you to talk about and write about, what men feel about themselves and what they're doing to feel better, look better.
And most of the time, it's men that are going through divorces or going to be separated, and then they're going back on the market, they call it.
Of course.
And I always say to them, well, why didn't you do this? You know, why did you stop taking care of yourself when you were together?
Right.
So, you know, we continue to take care of ourselves, most of us, and so I'm encouraging my married men to take care of themselves as well, because that's what keeps the romance alive. That's what keeps you connected. Because if you care about yourself.
Speaking of marriage, you have a wonderful husband, Pat, that is really, he helps you a lot. He's always by your side. He's very encouraging, inspiring, enhancing. How does he feel about you helping these guys manscape? Because it's you, Sharon. And
he's not a jealous person whatsoever. It's actually very funny. Right. He does a lot of my marketing and my advertising, and he was one that came up and he said, you know, if these guys are coming in and they're getting their bikinis or their bums or whatever, he's like, we should market that so they know that that's an option. Sure. And so I was like, you want to market that we do this? And he's like, why not?
I do this?
I do.
Just throw me out there.
But I make it so discreet, and it's such a professional thing that, you know, it's
like,
professional.
If I was a man, I would want to get manscaped by you, because you're just so calm and so gentle, and you're so
very
easy
friendly,
to talk to. Very friendly,
and very
outgoing.
professional. You know,
I'm
it's professional.
going to come to you. But we have to cut to a commercial right now. When we come back, we're going to play Jonathan Lezeski's tape called Gaby, which Corinne and I were able to meet with the cast and sit with them, and we were able to view the video several times.
It was funny.
Yeah.
Great.
So enjoy the commercial.
This is Angelo from Casper Paranormal. Today we're sitting in with Chris doing a reading. Let's see what's going on.
Okay, I've never had a reading like this before, so just bear with me. I'm seeing bugs.
Bugs? I thought you were a psychic medium.
I know, that's what's confusing. Hold on. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
I'll take the bad news.
I think these are spirit bugs.
Spirit bugs? I've never heard of spirit bugs.
That's just it. Do you want the good news?
Yes.
I know Joe from Bug Busters of Long Island. He'll take care of your problem.
That's great.
Hi, I'm Vinny, owner of VMD Electric. Family owned and operated since 1996, serving all in Nassau and Suffolk County. You can call us anytime, night or day, at 631-669-6915 for all your residential and commercial needs. Here are some photos of our current projects.
I was nervous about selecting the perfect paving stones for our project.
There are so many choices, I didn't want to make a mistake.
After all, it is our home.
It had to be the most beautiful patio.
An exquisite driveway. A stunning backyard oasis.
I chose Astro for the largest selection.
The best prices.
The magnificent displays.
The finest service and expert advice.
I chose
Astro.
Astro Masonry and Supply. Call 631-242-2567 or go to astromasonry.com.
Hi everybody and welcome back to Madhouse TV with my lovely Alysia and Sharon McDonough. And is that right, Sharon? McDonough. And I am Corinne Carroll. We're really happy to be here today on Madhouse TV, sharing our Saturday morning with you. And right now we're going to cut to a clip of a movie that we met, the producer and an actress, this past weekend at the Hamptons International Film Festival. And it's called Gaby, and that's with Jonathan Lazeski and Jennifer Harris. She's hysterical.
She's hysterical.
Really funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a movie about a couple of friends that decided that at some point they were going to have a baby if they hadn't had one already with somebody else. And watch this clip, you'll find it really funny.
Should we just get right to it? That's cool, okay. That's my best friend. Should we just get right to it? That's cool, okay. That's my best friend, Jen. She just asked me something really crazy.
Hey!
Hey! Oh, you look great.
Oh, shut up. I've gained like 4 pounds since you saw me last.
Jen asked me to have a baby with her. That is so Brooklyn. You're sure you don't want to, I don't know, wait around for the right guy to come along?
Wait around for the right straight guy in New York City? You really want to get pregnant?
I'm gonna go.
I can't believe you didn't ask me. Our child would be Gabe Mason.
So then, should I just go in the bathroom, put it in a turkey baster or something?
No. I don't even have a turkey baster.
We're gonna have sex.
Surprise.
Whoa, what? Jen and I are trying to have a baby.
The city needs more children.
Hey, do you think that you can?
Yes, I can have sex with you.
You can do it.
I'm a guy, I can put it in anything.
How's the sex? Oh, you know, it was really awkward at first, but now that we got the hang of it, it's fine.
Shaved my legs. Then I realized I probably didn't have to.
So how was proving to yourself that you could still do it with a woman?
It was surprisingly easy. We did it a couple days in a row.
It seems so early for a midlife crisis, and yet here we are.
Okay, give me that back. I'm pretty sure that is the side I peed on.
Gross. You're the only man for me.
Did you have sex with my brother?
You're polyamorous.
Oh.
Homewrecker.
But you can barely take care of yourself. How are you going to handle a baby?
I do just fine.
Oh my god, you should name him Pretzel.
What if it's a girl?
Pretzel.
We're gonna have our baby. I think that actually both parents have to be gay in order for the baby to be a gaby.
Please, I've been a hag since birth.
Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Madhouse TV. That was a clip from the movie Gaby, and we met the actor and producer of that movie at the Hamptons International Film Festival on last Sunday.
Yes.
On the red carpet, we got to interview them. Where are they going to see the interview?
Well, in Spot on Long Island. It'll be in Spot on Long Island magazine. And I believe that movie hit all the major cities. I think it started in Manhattan last night in the movie theater.
Really?
So, and I know when we were there, when we were talking to a lot of these, you know, actors and producers and stuff, some of them worked up to 7 years on films.
Yeah.
Or they've been working, and they finally made it to the Hamptons Film Festival, like first trying a new film.
Do you know what it takes to get there? What does it take to get there? Like,
you
I
know
know that we're going to have Alan on our show.
Yeah, Alan's going to come on the show. I'd like to have, what's her name, is in... with Dumbleweed. We're going to be playing Dumbleweed, and Natasha will have her call in. It's the standbys. I would love to get Elena Waters here to talk about all of her Broadway stunts and what it is like to be a standby. So I think maybe every week or every other week we could play a clip of what we were so honored to experience, and either get the people on or have them call in and really showcase. But the write-up is going to be in Spot on Long Island magazine.
That's great. I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I'm excited also.
I have a lot of input that I'd like to put in with the, those interviews. But Gaby,
sure.
That was a neat concept, Sharon. I don't know if you have. The producer actually said that the concept was real. That he had asked his friend, and she ended up having a baby.
She
in real
ended up
life,
having one.
But that's what led him to make this movie.
I had a pact in my early
you?
20s when all of our friends, there was myself, we were a bunch of single people, and I said to my friend Matt Steiner, I said, if we're not married by the time we're 30, we're going to get married.
Wow, Steiner and Stern.
Yeah, Steiner and Stern. That would have been great. We have the best relationship. He actually became like some bigwig sergeant in the NYPD. He's on like a private force detective. He's still single.
Uh-oh.
And I was married, 2 kids, got divorced. But I think we've drifted so far, I don't think we ever could keep the pact. So I love the movie for the fact that they kept the pact. Even though the guy came out of the closet, they kept the pact. So
the actress
congratulations
Jennifer Harris was hilarious.
She's from Silence of the Lambs.
She's
on the Broadway
really,
Silence
really
of the
great.
Lambs, the actress.
Very funny in the movie. Oh, there's a caller.
Oh, we have a caller.
No, we don't have a caller. But you guys can hear my voice, right? Because I was told that I can't hear.
Yeah.
And
So I'd like to, speaking of calls, the phone number, how do we reach you?
Good.
631, right?
631-675-2500.
I know that 2500.
Right. Very nice.
I think I call you or text you every day.
Can we do have a phone
Oh, we do
call?
have a
Can you
caller?
get it?
Who is it, guys? Okay. On this button, Evie? Okay. Yes. Hello, and thanks for calling Madhouse TV. You're on live.
Hi, Alysia. Dan Reardon. How are you?
Hi, Dan. Great. How are you?
Doing very well.
Dan, you were the next. We were just going to play your video also. Your new song, Heaven, is coming out, right?
That's fantastic. Yep, the record actually dropped about a month ago. But, yeah, this is a single off the new record. It's a great song. I'm really proud of it. So I'm looking forward to having the audience hear it.
Yeah, I'm really excited. Now, this is not the official video. This is just a video I grabbed off YouTube just to get everybody to hear the song, correct?
Yes, that's correct. I actually just finished shooting the music video last weekend in Brooklyn, so I'm hoping to have it in a couple weeks. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Nice.
And so, Dan, this is Corinne, Alicia's co-host. We're happy that you called in. But can you give me a little idea of how you guys met, who you are? What are we expecting to see in the video?
Yeah, well, actually, I met Alysia through my online publicist, Cyber PR, I'm working with right now. I'm doing a campaign to push this record.
Great.
And my publicist director, John Ostro, kind of put me in touch with Alysia, and we've spoken a couple times, and we're actually going to get together in the next week or so before the show to talk about some things.
That's great. So how long have you been doing music?
So basically, I've been playing professionally for about 8 or 9 years, and I was actually in a band for about 5 years, and then I've pretty much been a solo artist, singer-songwriter for the last 3 or 4 years.
And Dan, you're a teacher by day?
Yes, by day I'm a
Spanish.
teacher.
Spanish teacher.
Do you remember when I opened up the show on your birthday and I spoke
thank you for that.
fluent Spanish?
Yeah.
I could have had Dan train me.
Yeah,
on
he
what
didn't
to
help you at
say.
all that day? Because that was...
He didn't help me, no.
We did not... I did not understand anything that you were saying.
But he's coming
Maybe
on...
maybe I can clean up her Spanish a little bit.
It was pretty darn good, Dan. It was pretty good. It blew me away. So in our studio, we have Sharon from Elite Laser here. I'm not even going to botch up your last name. McDonough. McDonough. And are you around the Stony Brook area at all, Dan?
Not really. Right now, I'm actually in the Westbury area, but
okay.
Stony Brook's a little far east for me.
But if you had to manscape at all, would you go to Elite Laser?
Absolutely, and I do encourage manscaping. I think it's important.
That's awesome. See, manscaping is definitely important.
Manscaping's popular.
So thank you. So now Dan is coming the day that we have the women's panel. He's performing this song live.
Fantastic.
For all of
can
us.
we cut to it?
So we're going to cut to the video, Dan, and then we're going to get back to Sharon. Thank you so much for calling.
Thanks, Dan.
Not a problem.
Looking forward to meeting you.
DanReardon.com?
DanReardonMusic.com.
DanReardonMusic.com. Okay, right now we're going to play Dan's new hit single. This is not the official video. It's DanReardonMusic.com. Enjoy his hit, Heaven.
Standing in the corner, reflections glare. Is it you, my former? I gotta find out what's really real. I've been here before, I know this for sure. Wake up with that song playing in your head. Sweet Savior, oh, take me to heaven. Take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven, I'll be yours. Let's talk this out. Say the word will last forever. Don't scream and shout. It's you and me for worse or better. And now I know that it's really real. Let's stick around and show 'em what good love is for. Take me to heaven. Come take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me to heaven and I'll be yours. Come speak to me now. Tell me all your darkest secrets. Come speak to me, you're the one I love. Speak to me now. Tell me all your darkest. Come speak to me, you're the one I love. You're the one I love. You're the one I love. Take me to heaven. Come take my hand and guide me to the door. Take me
Wasn't that such a great video? That was Dan Reardon. You can find him, danreardonmusic.com. Dan's actually on October 27th. Corinne and I are having a women's panel, and Dan is going to be here. He's going to sing 2 songs for us. He speaks fluent Spanish. He's a Spanish teacher by day, so he'll be able to maybe throw some Spanish if we want to know how to serenade our men.
Well, hopefully he'll just give us the man side.
The man
of the
side.
women.
So he's going to be involved. He's going to be the musical guest, but he'll be yelling from the other room. The man side to it. He's a teacher. He's very well educated, and he's good looking. So he'll be a nice guest for us. But see, even he agrees with the manscaping. Even he said he's all for it, and so maybe we can promote that, for you also.
Yeah,
and
will you be able to be here on
Yes.
October 27th?
Oh,
That's
okay,
great.
perfect.
Good.
Yeah, so we'll talk
Thank you
more.
for inviting me.
You know what I wanted to ask? I don't know if you did, and if you did, I didn't hear because I was a little thrown off by
I know, it
Enrico
took you a minute
Palazzo.
to get yourself together. I'm sorry about
I
that,
have
Alysia.
not gone through laser for my lip or my eyebrow. I've been sticking to the waxing because I'm used to. It doesn't hurt. It's not painful. Is laser pain? I've steered away because I've thought pain.
Well, with the brand new machine that we have, it's supposed to be painless, but it doesn't hurt as much as the other modalities. So the other machines that are out there that are medical grade, they do hurt a lot. But with the brand new machine, it really doesn't hurt that much. We do have a numbing cream if you do find it a little uncomfortable, and we can ice you a little bit. But across the board, it's so quick. I can do an entire body in 35 minutes.
Wow.
So, and that's from head to toe. So, and it's very well tolerated. Every treatment you're going to see a difference. Most of my guys are telling me even after 1 or 2 treatments, they're going about 5 or 6 weeks with very little hair coming back in, which is pretty cool. After about 6 or 7 treatments, they're going about almost 3 months. And then finally, it just doesn't come back.
Nice. Now, I believe beauty is pain. I believe when we were on the red carpet, I mean, we were walking, we were freezing cold. It was raining.
We did not, I did not look beautiful.
I did not
dumped
look
a
beautiful
drink all
either.
over me.
Oh,
Every picture you post, I have stains all over me. That was awful.
And the best was, it was pouring rain, and everybody in the Hamptons and everybody going remembered their umbrellas. We forgot.
Yes.
So by the time we got to the one and only hardware store, there were no umbrellas left. So we were stuck in the rain, kept trying to fix our makeup in the car, driving and driving and driving. But you know what? It was what beauty is pain. I think I would do the laser and skip the waxing. I'll have to speak to you after the show.
I think Sharon does try very much, and I've been going to you for a long time.
Gosh, what
for
about
a while?
4 or 5 years now?
When I met you, I think, I met you through a friend, and I came to you